on in here.
I just got a special delivery and I'm going to unbox it right now. Let's see what's inside. Yep, that's right. It's a Trezor Model T cryptocurrency hardware wallet. Guys, I'm really excited about this. I'm Black Crypto. I'm sharing my home journey as a Bitcoin miner with you guys. You know, if you're anything like me, you actually have a cryptocurrency wallet on your actual phone, and that's how you normally store any of your actual cryptocurrencies. But that's actually vulnerable to hackers, and how do you safeguard that is by having a hardware wallet. The reason why this is actually something that's very high in security is because it's known as something like a cold storage, where it's offline, it's not connected to the internet. It's not necessarily not connected to the internet, only not connected to the internet until you actually need it. So it's actually safe. You can actually store it away only when you actually need it. It's not always online like your Android app or your iPhone app or your desktop, or leaving it on an online exchange. I've never actually owned a hardware wallet, and I went to actually go buy the Trezor, and I noticed that the Trezor Model T was on pre-order, which is the next generation of the Trezor. And you know what? I was really excited about it. I finally got one in my hand. You still cannot order one. It was on a limited batch in terms of release. But you know what? I'm going to share it with you guys. So let me go ahead and open it up, and let's do a unboxing. Stick around. Now, the first thing that you want to actually check and make sure is that the plastic is actually sealed, because you want to make sure that the height of security is always there, right? You also want to check the box, make sure that it hasn't been tampered with whatsoever. Mine has it. All right, let's open it up, guys. The safe place for your coins. Now that looks really beautiful. Check that out. A nice, beautiful window to check it out. Now, the first thing you want to remember when you actually open up your box is you want to make sure that security seal is actually in place. So that's what we're going to actually do. Let's open it up. It has a magnetic front. Very nice presentation. Get started guide. Look at this, guys. Very nice presentation. Good job. Very good job, Trezor. So it has a security seal on it. Let's go ahead and pick it up. Wow. It's a little bit smaller than I actually thought it would actually be, but it has very good weight to it. So you want to actually check that security seal. That's the very first thing you want to do. Make sure it hasn't been tampered with. It's not lifted in any kind of way. Looks good to me. All right, so let's check out what's inside the actual box. So of course you have the actual Trezor. Let's go ahead and put that over here, guys. You have the thank you card that came inside of the mail. You obviously have all of the accessories that comes with it in terms of the USB cable, the manual, and the recovery C. So this is a USB-C cable to the USB, probably 3.1 cable plug. You have that. You also have inside of the box, you have some stickers. You have the recovery seed. Guys, this is very important. When you're actually setting up your device and you're setting up your wallet, you want to actually back it up. And how you back it up is you have this recovery seed words. You write them down on here. Make sure you do not store it on your computer. Write it down. Store it in a very safe place, because if anything happens to your device and you actually want to go ahead and recover this bad boy, you need to have a recovery seed. And that's what this is for. So this is very, very important. They give you two as a backup. You know, write down one, write a copy of one, hide it somewhere, bury it, give it to a relative, something like that. We also have inside of the box, we have this magnetic plate. Very cool plate. If you want to actually go ahead and hide the Trezor somewhere safe inside of your actual place, you can go ahead and stick this somewhere and then actually magnetically stick the Trezor right on it. You can hide it underneath your desk or somewhere hidden inside your place. Who knows where that might actually be. But that's actually very cool that they actually gave this to you. It's very good that they're actually thinking of something actually like this for the actual customers. So thanks again, Trezor, on something like that. In terms of the device, I really like the device. I like the feel of the device. It's very sturdy. It's smaller than I actually think it was going to actually be, which is actually very good. You can easily slip it inside your pocket or hide it somewhere. So in terms of actually the features with this device, you know, in terms of the last generation, there is some major upgrades that they actually made to the second generation of the actual device. The most prominent actual feature is the color and the touchscreen on the actual device. Now you can actually see, you know, for instance, the PIN numbers that you're actually putting in directly on the device. The seed words come right up on the device, and you can do a lot of the controls directly on the device itself, instead of the actually web interface that I used to use with the old Trezor 1 first generation. Right? So now with the second generation, you have something in terms of the web USB, which allows you to directly actually connect to the device. There are also, in terms of other features, for instance, you have now the micro SD slot that allows you for expanded encrypted storage on the device as well. So in terms of that, guys, you know, I think the device is a very good update to the Trezor 1. If you have the Trezor 1, is it something that you should, you know, necessarily update to? Not necessarily, you know, it's very much in terms of a user experience upgrade, I would definitely say. But like I said, for somebody like me who has never actually owned a hardware wallet, this is very, very good to actually own as my very first actual hardware wallet. I'm really excited to see what the next generation of the Trezor cryptocurrency hardware wallet might actually be. So guys, this is my actual first impression and the unboxing of the Trezor Model T new cryptocurrency hardware wallet. Hopefully this will be on sale soon and you guys can pick up one. Until then, guys, make sure you subscribe, make sure you like my video, and make sure you subscribe to my actual social media, which is BLK Crypto. Guys, I appreciate it. Peace.